Imagine this, okay? You get up, you've got your coffee, you look out your window. What do you see? Your car isn't there. It's been stolen. That's happened to more than 100 people in Ontario recently. The thefts are always of Lexus and Toyota cars, and the thieves apparently do not need keys. We've got Arthi Pohl on the story. So if they don't need the keys, what are they doing?
Well, essentially, there is a piece of technology that these thieves are using. They can pay $200 for this particular device, and boy, do they get their money's worth after that, because it boosts the radio signal that would come from the remote control that so many of us use to open and disarm our cars before we get in. So many of us know that no longer do you put a key into an ignition. There's just a start-stop button and you use a remote control. So essentially, this device is amplifying or boosting that radio signal so you can have that fob inside of your house, but still this signal can be used to unlock, disarm, and start that vehicle so a thief can take off with it. So as you mentioned, about 100 vehicles stolen like this in the Ontario area since April of this year. And here is one of those people who had their vehicle stolen. Take a listen.
First thing he said to me is, "Where are your keys?" And where are your keys? And I said, "Well, you know, the car's gone, but we have our keys. How does that make any sense? Like someone just towed the car away?" So my keys were in my purse in the bedroom. His keys were on the kitchen counter, neither of which are anywhere close to the front door. So the police had told us there's a technology that's being used to pick up the signal if the keys are close enough to the front door. So I don't know if they have better technology now, but they were, I guess, able to pick up the signal from us.
So you can see there that it is a quite complicated situation, and obviously very discouraging too when you wake up in the morning and your car is gone. Some of the cars that are targeted, for example, Toyota 4Runners, Highlanders, Tacoma pickup trucks, and Lexus SUVs, many of these worth as much as $60,000. But how new is this problem? Well, a few years back, CBC's investigative team with Marketplace, in fact, was looking into this story, and here's some footage from their investigation. This has been happening for quite some time, but it certainly seems that it has intensified, at least in the past few months. In fact, police even found that there were a number of cars that were taken off of a dealership, and they were later found in a shipping container. Some of those, they believe, are destined for lucrative markets such as Africa, the Middle East as well, for resale. And so this is something that there is a warning now for owners of vehicles like this, that it is possible for your car to be stolen right from under your nose.
So what's the advice then? So Toyota, how is it responding?
All right, so we did reach out to Toyota. In an email to CBC News, the spokesperson said that customers should take extra steps to safeguard their vehicles. For example, they could include considering an aftermarket alarm system or a steering wheel lock. Some people might remember maybe a decade or so ago, some people would arm their cars with a club that would lock the steering wheel. So those are some of the pieces of advice that people are having. And also, some experts are also saying you can wrap your fob in tinfoil. Some customers say that they're putting it in their freezer or in a microwave, so it's safe. But I have reached out to Toyota once again to sort of clarify, are they looking into changing this? So far, I haven't heard back just yet.
All right, I know you'll keep on it. Thank you, Arthi.
You're welcome.